Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria, Notre Dame for the inaugural live stream for girls basketball as we welcome the Little Giants from Canton High School. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner, Rob Kenny. Rob, it is so good to be back with you.
We are so happy to be back. A successful season away from the kitchen for the Irish so far, but always nice to get this first home game in.
And this is not our first go-around here for basketball. We sat at this table just a couple of weeks ago as we had the All Saints basketball, well, I guess you call it the showcase. But here we are for girls basketball kicking off here in the kitchen this evening. As again, the Little Giants are here. This is our JV contest. And Rob, if you could run through our starting lineups for both teams really quickly.
Yeah,
we'll get ready for the jump ball.
We'll give you the ladies some cans here first. Number 5, Ava Gaines. Number 10, Michaelin Correa. Number 12, Emma Turner. Number 14, Grace Spencer. And number 15, Olivia Renaud. For the Irish, we have number 2, Avery Jinglin. Number 12, Shay Larson, freshman, playing up. Number 14, Aiden Maloney. Number 30, Corey Hines. And number 32, Abigail Chaddock. Familiar names out there. Jim?
It's a lot of familiar faces out here, and it's good to see a couple of first-year students playing for the Irish right here, and actually for both teams. But the tip did go to the Little Giants, but they were not able to convert. The Irish came back, and their shot was off the mark, and Little Giants have it back, and we'll try to get things going on their end. Jump shot off the mark.
It's a little bit short. Good form there, though, for number 5. That was Ava Gaines.
Rebound for Cora Hines. I suspect we're going to be saying her name a lot here for this JV team. Drive for Chaddock down the right-hand side, down the lane. She's going to get fouled. And then to the line for a couple of shots.
And it's just a continuation of what we saw from Abigail last year. Just a nose for the front of the rim. Get there, either make it or get fouled or both.
Right. So that foul is going to be on number 5, Ava Gaines. That's her team's first. And Abigail Chaddock will head to the line, shooting 2. First one is good.
A little home cooking there from the rims for Abby on this first game.
I think we're gonna have a foul here. That one's gonna be
on Cora.
Just a little push in the back for Cora.
Just a welcome shove. Welcome to the kitchen by Cora Hines.
That, you're gonna get penalized if you don't get back, but that's the second layup that the Little Giants have missed.
Aiden Maloney picked up the dribble there a little bit early. Friends come and rescue her. Aiden doesn't need too much rescuing, though.
3 ball is up, off the mark there.
That was a nice looking shot from Shay Larson, one of the first-year players for the Irish. Cora Hines, of course, being the other one. If you're familiar with our volleyball broadcast, you're familiar with Cora and her body of work already.
So here comes Chaddock looking to set up the offense for the Irish. Checks off the screen, kicks it out to Larson. Larson with another 3 ball. Off the mark again.
Both looking shots, though.
Yep.
Hit on the rim soft, just a little higher and a little unkind.
You know how you fix that? Keep shooting.
Yep.
So Little Giants with the ball on the far side. Baseline drive, shots off the mark. Good. It looked like a nice block there from Hines. Hines gets the rebound, pushes ahead to Larson. Larson's pass is intercepted, and we're going to get another foul here on the Irish.
It's a good defensive job there by the Little Giants, especially number 5, Ava Gaines.
This one's going to be on Larson. It'll be the team's second.
Irish applying a little pressure here. Looks like a little 2-2-1 maybe.
Left-hand shot. The Little Giants are really, really struggling around the rim.
Yeah, everything about except the finish. It's a little consolation when you have zeros on the scoreboard.
Olivia Renaud inbound. Nice move and attack from number 12. Shots off the mark, rebound for Hines. Nice move by Emma Turner, just wasn't able to finish.
Very nice move there. Yeah, I don't know if that's a little bit of nerves, a little bit the Irish long arms there of Aiden and Cora, maybe.
Nice screen from Jinglin. Pass is off the mark, but Hines is there to clean it up and finish. Nice work by Cora Hines.
Yeah, you know what? You almost give Avery a
assist.
Does an assist on it. Yeah, I'm not sure she did it on purpose.
Good trap by the Irish. Ball is tipped. Here comes Aiden Maloney with the cleanup. She goes to the hoop. Right hand layup. Good.
Beautiful job. Aiden didn't waste any effort there. Absolutely.
Good trap by the Irish. Good work by the Little Giants to talk, but nice hustle by Chaddock to save it behind her back. Girls are getting on the ground. We're going to get a foul called here, and I believe it's going to be the right call.
Yeah, it could be. Going to get Aiden on top.
That's a tough, again, it's one thing to dive for the ball, but you cannot dive. And you're seeing that call more, though, this year in terms of trying to protect the player.
To Aiden's credit, though, it is a softer landing if you land on the back of your opponent.
I wouldn't want to dive on the floor. I'd rather dive on somebody.
You never get opponent burns, but you can get floor burns.
Absolutely. Opponent burns. We're going to start writing these down.
There's finally a finish there by Gaines. First 2 points of the game for the Little Giants.
The Irish lead 5-2.
Kind of impressed with Canton here so far. Getting out in transition and running a good offense when they get into the half court. So
absolutely. They're not going to keep missing those shots.
No.
A nice pass onto the interior. And great job by Shea Larson just to square up, take that shot. She gets fouled. She's going to shoot too.
That's Avery Jingling there with a nice pass from that one right at the top of the key.
That foul's on Ava Gaines. That's going to be her second, team second. And Ava Gaines is going to be one that you're going to have on the floor, so she's going to have to be careful. I think she's going to get subbed out for here in a second as Shea Larson misses her first.
Yeah, Gaines definitely looks like a keeper. Shea Larson off on that first shot here. Hasn't quite found it yet here at home.
Ellie Dance has checked in. There's Larson's.
There it is.
First points in the kitchen.
Gives the Irish 6-2 lead.
I tell you what, Michaela Correa was moving with purpose.
Was.
And I absolutely love that. It's like, hey, if you want to get in front of her, take that risk. If you don't.
What I like is she wasn't looking for her own shot there.
No,
she was looking for her teammate. Yes, she got to the hoop, created some space, and then looked for to dump it down.
Pass was just a half a second late. Great separation by Hines underneath the basket. Just couldn't get it to her. Larson wanted to try as well. Chaddock dribbles around, goes wide to Larson. Larson for three, just short. Hines fought for it, saved it. Just saved it to the wrong team, but great hustle.
Grace Spencer came down on that rebound for the Little Giants.
Correa with the ball, she goes to the hoop. She's going to get fouled on the pass. This one's going to be called on Jingling. This will be the team's fourth foul, folks. Once again, we have seen the change this year in IHSA basketball that teams will shoot what is the equivalent of double bonus on the fifth team foul.
Yeah, no, got rid of the one and bonus. Every non-shooting foul. Once you get to 5 1/4 is a 2-shotter.
And that'll reset after each quarter.
Yep.
Great hands by Jingling, yep. Correa looks to drive. Another great hustle play by Maloney. And Coach Mingus with a quick timeout will take a 30. But that's a great steal, great hustle play. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a replay on that. First, we're going to take a look at this finish here. Just off the mark, one of those early misses. Great interior pass and finished by Hines.
There's Avery's shadow assist.
And a great steal here and finish by Maloney. She doesn't get credit. Well, she might get credit for the steal because it's a force. It was kind of a forced turnover there that Maloney gets credited with the steal and the finish. But if we can get a check on that great steal, that hustle play by Maloney, ultimately into the timeout. That's just one of those plays that coaches go crazy over because she got the steal, got on the floor to get it, and that is fantastic.
Yeah, you love that. You love the deflections. You love the hands, deflecting passes, disrupting dribbles. It all adds up eventually by the time the fourth quarter rolls around.
So Jingling with the ball out on the wing, and we got a. So this one's going to be on number 14.
Yeah,
Grace Spencer.
Went through the Larson. Went through the Shea Larson pick there. As if Shea wasn't there until she ran into her.
She noticed Shea as soon as she ran her over.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
But I tell you something, Shea is about as tough a young lady as I know. You know, she popped up and almost with a smile on her face. Great pass. Oh, I think Abigail forgot how long the court was for a second.
She had not established herself back in bounds yet.
So, folks, we're approaching the 3-minute mark in the quarter. 3:15, Irish lead, 6-2.
I think the Irish would appreciate being up more than 4 points right now with all the missed opportunities Canton has had once they'll start falling.
This one's going to be, I believe, on Maloney. That'll be her second, team's 5th. This is a shooting foul. That'll put Olivia Renaud to the line, shooting 2. Renaud's first one's off the mark.
Riley Bear checks in for Aiden Maloney for the Irish. Riley's no stranger to this court, volleyball or basketball.
Renaud's shot bounced everywhere but in.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing.
Oh, great move. She's going to get called for it. The first hand pushed the ball down.
Yep.
Was not a controlled dribble. It was active dribbling.
I like the fact that though she was looking to the feet to close out. Yeah.
I completely agree. Had the right idea. Spencer with the ball, swings it up to Dans. Dans gets it over to number 12, Turner. And a nice
really
finish
strong
there.
Move.
Number
Very
12,
strong.
Emma
Yep.
Turner. Emma Turner, we've seen that.
Yeah.
Just a little spark out of her right now that I don't think is going to be the last that we hear from Emma Turner tonight.
No, she did a good job there of using her body to shield the ball. Cora Hines there with Cora with her second foul there on an aggressive pick, moving.
So that one's going to be on, as you mentioned, Cora. That's a player control foul, so this will not be a shooting foul.
Yeah, it gets a little more complicated with these rules here. 21 checks in, Haley Beck. The Irish's 2 big twin towers, Maloney and Hines, have to sit down here in the first quarter. Not ideal.
And we're going to get another Irish foul here.
Yeah, they're starting to pile up, Jim.
Great move for Korea there. I really liked how she attacked the hoop here. This one's going to be on Jingling, and that's, the third.
All right,
yeah. Free base.
Well, we got the triplets out there with 2 fouls here. We're only 2:17 left in the first quarter there, so that's something the Irish are going to have to, it's going to shadow them the rest of the game,
It really is at this point. And again, it's a deep bench, a lot of talent on this team, but here we are with Coach Mingus taking the second of his 5 timeouts. And 2-point lead with 2:17 left to go. Needing a full timeout to talk about this a little bit. This is the, if I'm not mistaken, 17 foul. They would have been in bonus nonetheless.
Yeah, they would have been shooting the one-on-one here, yeah. And it's a credit to the Little Giants, honestly, like that. They're attacking the basket, and they're forcing these fouls. A couple of them have been on the 90 feet away from the basket, which you're not really happy about if you're a coach. But the Little Giants are really, really doing a good job.
So we just saw the varsity Little Giants. It's awkward sometimes to talk about the varsity players as Little Giants, but that is their nickname.
That's right. You love a good oxymoron, Little Giants.
But there they are, and sitting just a couple rows behind them are the varsity Irish waiting to play. I love that they're always here. I think they're forced to be here, but these teams who practice together, genuinely supporting their teammates, in which I absolutely love. Michaela Korea here, shooting 2.
Off on the first
one's
one.
off the mark. And it's, Michaela Korea, who is, again, we're only 6 minutes into this game. She has done so much, and her stat sheet is probably filled. And although I'm only keeping track of points and fouls here, folks, she only has 1 point to show for it, but she has done so much for this team in just 6 minutes of this game. Irish lead 6-5, approaching 2 minutes. Nice kick out by Jingling. 3 balls off the mark for Beck. Nice hustle by Chaddock to try to get it, just couldn't come up with it.
Nothing wrong about what the Irish just did there. Beautiful job of keeping the ball moving, finding the open shooter.
Jump shot off the mark there for Renaud.
Both teams struggling from outside here. Anything outside the restricted area there is pretty much verboten right now.
First home game for the Irish. You begin to wonder if they have some nerves.
To be expected, 16-year-old girls. or not just girls, 15, 16.
I love that pass from Chaddock. Ball just gets stripped from Jingling, and frustration foul.
Yeah, that frustration foul is going to see her probably stuck to the bench for the rest of this half.
As she picks up her third.
Another one of those fouls, 85 feet away from the hoop, though.
That's going to put Allie Dans at the line, shooting 2.
Hannah Daly set to check in for Avery Jingling.
I'll say this across the board. These rims have not been friendly on the free throws. They've been about 50% on the free throws.
First game for the rims, too. Maybe they're nervous, too. You
never
might
know.
Be. We're blaming it on the girls.
We never talk to the rims. We never get the emotional status of the rims.
We don't. They're very cold and distant. I would say hard. I really would. Great job of ball handling there by Chad. Just couldn't get it to go.
Nice move by Chaddock again. Floater. A lot of contact out in that shot, but no call. Ball's going to be off the Little Giants. He'll stay with the Irish. Not shot like that. She drives.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like, from our point of view, it does look like a lot of contact to me. It looks like the contact wasn't necessarily vertical, but
yeah,
I'm not.
Consider the refs have not been afraid to blow their whistle. So,
right.
Yeah.
And I will say the game's gotten a lot more physical over the last couple of years. Daly kicks it out. Back shot off the mark. Another rebound. That's number 12, Emma Turner. And you got to be careful of Turner in transition. She can see the floor very well, or she can get to the hoop. Korea looks to drive. She loses it. Daly comes up with it. Here comes Chaddock.
Abby Chaddock got the initial deflection there.
Chaddock keeps a hold of it. She loses. I'm not sure if that was a pass or if she lost a
it was a pass, but she didn't realize that Beck had relocated.
That's a nice move by Larson. Pass is deflected.
All right.
Bear comes up with it. Shots off the mark. Beck gets it. A little jumper off the glass. No good.
All right. By far the most ragged section of the game so far for both teams. Yeah, under 10 to go. The last shot here is going to be in the Little Giants' hands.
Nice pass. And it finishes off the mark. And folks, we will finish this first quarter. All knotted up, 6-6.
There's been a lot of missed shots.
There has. It hasn't been the best shooting for either team, but that's okay. It's the first game, first home game for the Irish, and I suspect it's going to get a little better.
Yeah, it's not the lack of points that really worries me right there. It's the number of fouls
right.
for the Irish.
But it's going to reset here as we start the second quarter here in just under a minute. Don't go far. We'll be right back. Folks, we're back for the second quarter of this JV game between the visiting Little Giants of Canton High School and our very own Notre Dame Lady Irish. All knotted up and 6-6. Again, Rob, I think you said it right before the break. We need some of these shots to start falling.
Yeah. And they will. They will for both teams.
The best thing about the start of this second quarter is that the fouls reset. Folks, I'm Jim Lynch. Alongside me is Rob Kenny. On the camera this evening, we have Aaron Cunningham, and then back in the booth is Mike Baer. That shot will fall for number 15, Olivia Renault. That is her first basket of the game and the first Little Giant lead.
Yeah, the first 3 of the game. Well, they don't give her 3, they give her 2.
Yeah, I think she was about a foot in, or a step in at least. Larson's 3 off the mark. And that's going to go off purple and stay with the Irish. Again, Little Giants wearing their traveling purple with the gold numbers and letters with the white trim, I believe. And that 3 ball's good for number 21, Haley Beck.
That must have been what I meant when I said the 3 ball was going. I just called it for the wrong team, the wrong person. Good-looking shot by Haley. She can hit that shot all day.
Haley Beck will pick up her first foul. Now, I tell you what, just not wanting to be outdone by her teammates, she got in the foul column.
That's right. Well, for collecting and trading them with our friends, I better get one.
So Turner with the ball, she'll bring it up, directing her teammates. Ball's out. Number 14 with Spencer. Kicks it out to Correa. She looks interior. Decides against it, swings it out to Turner. Turner drives, ball is lost. Oh, and great effort by Correa to clean it up and score. Basket's good for number 10, Michaela Lynn, Correa.
Right, now we've seen a couple baskets go in here for the Little Giants.
That was Correa, wasn't that who scored that? Or was that Renault?
I'll have to wait and see till we see. I wrote it down as Correa.
All right, Correa as well, but we'll have to check a replay on that one.
Definitely someone on Canton.
Yeah. Well, it was a Little Giant, and it was a great job finishing.
We have a larger monitor this year right now, folks, and it blocks my view of the...
We have a temporary larger monitor.
Yeah, the west side of the court is just a rumor to me.
A lot of rumors about who broke the smaller monitor. I won't name names. But some names were thrown out. I was surprised.
There will be a few suspects.
And Jill Plunkett, if you're listening, your name was at the top of the list. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. I have to say it.
Beautiful pass.
Oh, great block, but again, you can't block and watch it. You got to grab it. Shots off the mark there for Spencer. Irish will get the rebound. I love the way Chaddock transitions. But again, Korea's defense is phenomenal.
She has like Kawhi Leonard-like hands in it. The claw, she just reached in and took that ball away. With Chaddock going just about full speed.
Yeah. So Gaines swung it over. It's in the hands of Turner. Got it back over to Spencer. Spencer gets in the corner. She's in trouble.
Yeah, the Irish are doing terrific on-the-ball defense here. The pressure on the ball is just phenomenal.
Get it to the hands. Oh, great job of the Little Giants to move the ball around. Long shot, long rebound. Beck gets away with one right there.
Sounded like a foul from over here, didn't it?
A lot of contact. But again, they're really letting them play in this JV game.
Let's go both ways.
Yep.
So, hardly ever hear complaints as long as it's going both ways.
Oop,
oh, nice.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those situations, as Haley Beck is going to pick up her second foul here. One of those situations where if you just wall up, you're not going to get the foul. She's underneath the basket. You just wall up and force her to make the tough shot.
Yeah, Grace Spencer's a really good player, but that's a tough shot for anybody to make. We kind of bailed her out there.
So we got a couple of substitutions for the Irish as number 4, Catherine Dooley, and number 5, Celeste Cogdell will check in.
Again, names that are familiar to you. If you've been watching Lady Irish sports in the fall or last year.
Second free throws off the mark for Spencer, but again, Little Giants are attacking the hoop, and there it is, number 10, Michaela Correa.
The largest lead of the game. Spencer's getting closer and closer.
Correa with another one.
She is dialing in. Or Shea Larson, rather than Spencer. He's going to have one fall here, and then the rest will start falling.
Nice drive off the mark there. Just a little much there from Turner. I think, honestly, she probably had 2 more dribbles and had a layup.
Yep. She's kind of felt some pressure that was non-existent.
Right now, I think the Irish are feeling the effects of a foul-heavy first quarter.
Yeah.
So Chaddock with the ball, swings it out to Larson. Larson looking on the interior, drives. Met with a lot of contact, takes a nice little drop step and finishes with a layup. Nice move for number 12, Shay Larson. She's got 3. I missed who hit that one.
Grace
Spencer with the basket.
Another 2-pointer from outside. Starting to fall now for the Little Giants. Starting to get more comfortable here with the shooting background in the court.
Larson with a nice move. She's going to get knotted up for a jump ball. And it'll belong to purple.
I just noticed
we got
there.
a complete lineup change for the Irish. As we see Jinglin, Beck, Hines, Maloney, and Daly all check in. That's a hockey lineup change.
It is. It's very nice. We'll see who's playing defenseman now here. Little Giants are on offense. And we were talking about Michaela and Korea. No coincidence. The coach's last name is Korea also.
Yeah.
Definitely you could see coach's child in there.
As soon as you said that, I looked over and just saw his reaction as the ball went through his daughter's legs and out of bounds. And he wasn't a coach there for a second. He was a dad. And just said, oh, boy. Again, with as well as McKaylin's playing, I think he's going to be just fine on that ride home.
It'll be a nice ride home.
Nice hustle by Daly to come up with that ball. Good job by Maloney to dribble that ball out, skip pass over to Beck. Beck looks to get inside. She does. Hines has battled around. And
well, the initial entry pass was deflected, and that just threw everything off. The ball just starts sort of pinballing around down there then.
That one's on Korea. That's her first, team's first.
Little Giants in no danger of foul trouble
play
right now.
Yeah, nice inbound pass to Hines, and Hines finishes.
Yeah, gets her second bucket. Very nicely done.
I tell you, they're going to have to work Hines more into this offense if they're going to continue to have great success.
Yeah.
Her size, her strength, they just need to get her more part of this offense.
Avery Jinglin takes that loose ball.
Great effort.
Beautiful job, Avery, taking it right to the front of the rim.
Great effort. Just draws the contact. Foul on Grace Spencer, her second, team second. And Jinglin will shoot 2.
Avery's first free throw attempts of the game. Successful on the first one.
I'm going to say right now, I'm going to break the jinx forever for the whole season. She's going to make both of these.
All right.
And be the first one today to make both of her free throws.
30-second timeout.
Wow, and Coach Korea is going to try to ice me. Coach Korea is going to try to ice me by calling a 30-second timeout.
It still counts. Statute of limitations for the anti-jinx does not run out.
2:37 left here in the first half. We have seen the Irish tie this game up with a nice little run. And one of the things that we saw the Irish try to do and struggle with at the start of the game was get the ball into the interior.
Yeah.
And I strongly believe that this team is going to succeed this year by doing that very thing. It's going to see teams try to pack it in, and then we have the opportunity to start hitting the 3-ball a little bit more.
Yeah. We have about 1 3 from Haley Beck. Otherwise, another probably 6 chances or so have been put up, and none of them have found the mark. Once they do, it will loosen things up. So close.
Great effort by Hines just to tip it out. Back for 3. Good. Haley Beck with her second 3 of the day. She's now got 6, extended this lead to 3.
Great job behind the offensive rebound and the assist on the kick out to Beck. Everything you want to see from one of your bigs.
Oh, and great job by Daly to draw the charge on Korea. Korea now has her.
Now she has her second foul.
Second. 13.
Ava Gaines is going to replace her number 5. Ava, though, comes in with 2 fouls herself.
And again, wonderful work there. That's number 24, Hannah Daly.
Yeah, that's just beautiful job by Hannah.
Oh, great job reading. Just a little distracted defense. Aiden Maloney did everything but put the ball in the basket. It was a great effort. Wonderful defense by, by Beck. Just rode her right down the line and out of bounds.
Just kept herself parallel to the baseline and just introduced her to the padding. Beautiful job by Haley. Kind of showing off her all-around game there, hitting 2 threes now, and then that solid defense.
Beck with the ball, pulls it out towards the half-court circle, gets it to Hines, free throw line extended. Hines drives. They're just about double teaming Hines every time she has the ball. England drives, a no-look pass. Not high in a coach's favorite. Nice floater from Beck. It's good. She's got 8 here in the first half.
Showing her mid-range game. She's going along with the 2 bombs she's already hit. Very, very good quarter so far for Haley Beck. Gives the Irish the biggest lead of the game for either squad, 19-14.
Oh, we got a travel here.
Shuffle defeat there by Ava Gaines, number 5. Very subtle, but it existed. Yeah. She is
just a bit, you know, but enough.
Yeah, she established 3 pivot feet there, and that's not allowed.
You know, you got to love it when you're 5'11".
Yeah.
Junior bigs can bring the ball up like that. Beck isn't going to hesitate anymore.
No, she
There's a little heat check, and I love it.
Absolutely.
Ball's tipped by Little Giants. Will stay with the Irish.
Good job there by Hannah Daly, sort of harassing Little Giants into keeping the ball down here in the Irish end. Not surprised to see a hustle play from Hannah.
Get it again, Haley. Oh, nope. She's guarded quickly now by Renault. And Renault's going to pick up her first. The team's 4th. As we see the varsity Lady Irish hustling into the locker room. Hannah Daly with a busted tire. She ties that up quickly.
The only thing that slowed Hannah down today was her
left shoe.
Her own wardrobe.
Boy, that's what I tell people about myself. Until they realize I'm wearing shoes without laces. I tell you, Haley Beck is on fire, folks. That's her 3rd 3 of the half. She now has 11. Half the Irish points. She's having a nice little game right now.
She certainly is. Love to see that. Somebody coming in off the bench, leading the team.
But she just proceeded to pick up her 3rd foul. Well,
I'm glad she picked it up after she hit her 3rd 3 of the half instead of before.
And not a foul you needed right there. With 21 seconds left to go in the half, you don't need to be reaching for the ball. Keep the hands wide. And
there's been about 5 or 6 fouls the Irish didn't need that were just absolutely superfluous fouls. Riley Bear into the game now. They replace Beck.
And Korea back on the floor for the Little Giants.
Out there, obviously, for her offensive acumen.
Nice jump shot and finish there for by Renault.
Yeah, number 15, Renault. Beautiful looking shot from the top of the key.
Nice move by Chaddock. Generous play. Shots off the mark there for Bear.
It's the last of the missed bunnies for both teams there this half. And that will see us with a 22-16 Irish lead going into halftime.
And that's not a bad. What is that, about a 16-10 quarter for the Irish?
We got, 6-6, so 16-10.
Not a bad quarter. Thoughts on that first half there, Rob, that, we certainly saw a very nervous, I think, first quarter from both teams.
Yeah.
But what do you think Coach Mingus, or what could you speculate that Coach Mingus said to them during the first quarter break?
I think told them, listen, this is our 4th or 5th game of the year. It's our first home game, though, but all of you should be comfortable here, with the exception of Shay Larson and Cora Hines. But Cora, even with volleyball, you played on this court before, so let's just do what we do, and then we'll start getting it. And my main positive takeaway is the depth of the Irish.
Right.
Like here, I mean, when you look down here, you see Hannah Daly, Haley Beck, Riley Bear coming in, Celeste Cogno coming in. Yeah, obviously Haley's contributions on the offensive end were paramount to the score. She has half of our points, so I would suspect that depth is going to eventually lead to the Irish, taking control of this game sometime by the middle of the 4th quarter.
Right. All right, folks. Well, here we are at halftime. We have 8:40 left in the half. We'll be back with you with just about 40 seconds to go. So don't go far. We'll take a little break. Be with you for the second half. See you in a bit. white trim, I believe. And that 3 ball's good for number. Swings out to Turner. Turner drives. Ball is lost. Oh, and great effort by Korea. Sorry, I just have to say it. I have to say it.
Beautiful pass.
Second free throws off the mark for Spencer, but again, folks, welcome back to the second half of our JV contest between the Little Giants of Canton and our very own Notre Dame Lady Irish. We are 10 seconds into the second half. Very little action in those 10 seconds.
Well, we had a shot and an offensive rebound. Now we get to reset. Out of bounds underneath our basket.
Ball comes into Chaddock. Chaddock looks to drive. She's stripped by Korea. Korea, again, she is absolutely all over this floor. Again, a little instructive view here, but again, with our movie-like monitor in our table today, we can watch
that. That's right. We have surround sound.
Daly with a little jumper off the mark. Ball goes off of Chaddock, and it'll be Canton ball.
Irish used a fairly dominant second quarter to turn her 6-6 tie after the first quarter into this 22-16 lead.
Big rebound by Hines, gets it out to Maloney. Maloney looking to transition quickly. Wants to drive, floater off the mark. Nice rebound by Korea. She gets it in the hands of Turner. Turner will bring it up, slows it down a little bit. Turner's got that left thumb, looks like wrapped. I don't remember being wrapped in the first half.
I was thinking that exact same thing, so it must not have been.
Nice fake. She looks to drive, not going to get a lot of help from Maloney. Ball was thrown away. Gaines comes up with it. She looks to drive. She's going to skip out to Spencer. Spencer gets it. They swing it down to the corner to Korea. Korea's jump shot good for 2.
Very nice. Done. Her third field goal, giving her 7 for the game. She was tied for leading scorer for the Little Giants at halftime. Olivia Renault also had 5 to go with Correa.
Correa is really a complete player. I love the way she's playing. Her jump shot is pretty. They're going to have to keep the ball in her hands to be successful.
I would not be surprised if she doesn't at least dress for varsity, let alone let them play as a sophomore here. She's got everything you need.
I do see her on the varsity roster, so yeah, I suspect she'll see some time. Chaddock makes the first of her 2 free throws.
All right, see if she can finish this off. 1 for 2 with 1 point in that first half on free throws. There you go.
Both them down. There it is. The jinx is over.
Done away with the jinx.
I'm calling it early.
The Irish are led in that first half scoring by terrific Haley Beck. 3 3-pointers, plus a 2-point field goal, giving her 11.
Great move and finish there from number 5, Ava Gaines. She wanted that ball in transition, and her body was moving. She scooped it. A nice little floater. I love how Gaines finished that.
Beautiful touch. There's Korea coming in from the backside and getting a steal.
Tough interior pass to Hines there. Hines wanted to kind of do the same thing, move in transition and finish off the pass. The pass just wasn't there. Tough interior pass to Correa as she was moving. The pass was off the mark, but the Little Giants were able to keep the ball. Gaines with it. She comes around the circle. Strong move. Oh, nice block by Haley Beck. I like what Renault was trying to do there, but Haley Beck said not today.
Yeah, not on my watch. Haley, good defensive player, earns her a seat on the bench. Not really. Shay Larson comes back into the game, number 12. One of the Irish starters.
Hines comes up with it. Nice forward pass to Chaddock. Chaddock, little scoop shot off the mark. Nice rebound there by Turner. Ooh, big screen there. Good screen.
Both teams wanting to get out and run here.
Good fake. 3 ball is up and good. Number 5, Ava Gaines.
I'll tell you what, Ava, number 5, is always looking to pass. She looked to pass that time and then took the shot instead.
Correa with the steal in the open court. Finishes with the left hand. And just like that, Little Giants have gotten the lead.
Yeah, they've gone on a nice little 9-2 run here to start the third quarter. Irish need to run the offense here, get themselves settled. It's the turnovers really that have plagued the Irish here in this half.
This will be a jump ball, and it'll belong to the Little Giants. And although
the equivalent of a turnover.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Rob. It's one of those situations where you lose possession, and so it doesn't turn up as a turnover in the stat book, but losing possession sure feels like a turnover.
It certainly does. Riley Bear into the game for Larson. We should talk about the Irish. I do have 2 girls out there playing with 3 fouls already. All of them accumulated in the first half. Haley Beck and Avery Jingman.
Almost in the first quarter.
Yeah, they were.
Correa with a nice move. She gets her own rebound. Nice move through the lane. Again, these second chance opportunities for the Little Giants are hurting the Irish. Hines gets the rebound. Gets it ahead to Chaddock.
Good job there by Cora, but oh boy, there's Correa.
Correa just a good fake and finish. No, off the mark. We're going to have a jump ball here. This one's going to go to the Irish.
Right there. Got to give Abigail Chaddock credit. She got stripped there initially. Did not give up on it. Was playing 1-on-2 defense there for about 5 seconds. Turnover ends up not leading to any points for the Little Giants, and the Irish get possession back. Great job by Abby after the turnover.
So full court, man-to-man defense right now from the Little Giants. Nice dribble drive, kick from Chaddock, gets it to Jinglen. Jinglen will kick it back out.
And there goes one finally for Chaddock.
And Chaddock will knock down that 3.
Her first field goal of the game, matching her 3 free throws. Give her 6 points.
So we got a travel called on.
Great on-ball pressure by Riley Bear led to that.
And again, we're starting to see the defense pick up from both sides a little bit.
And the shooting.
And the
Which
shooting,
is nice
absolutely.
to see here. The Little Giants really didn't have much of a offensive presence in that first half, particularly in that first quarter.
3 off the glass, good for number 32, Abigail Chaddock. Her second in a row.
First time we get to say the bank is open this year. That won't be the last cliche we throw out.
But I tell you, that developed with the ball going through to, went inside to Hines. Hines made a nice move. They doubled down on her. She kicked it out to Chaddock.
Yeah, exactly how the offense is supposed to work. Coach Mengus is going to be really, really happy with that little piece of film.
Coach Nelson Correa wants the pressure. He wants the full court pressure. They're in a full man-to-man. They get it to Chaddock. They look to double team right now. And
the jump ball is going to go to Canton. Abby tried to split 2 defenders. You can't dribble your way through a press. I mean, speaking of cliches that we spout all the time, but
exactly,
it's true.
But it's so true. And it's one of those frustrations. Just bring the help and...
The Irish have Aiden Maloney out there, also a good ball handler. Certainly Haley Beck and Riley Bear can handle the ball against the press. So
nice work by the Irish. Yep. And I love that both teams right now are playing full man-to-man. This is fantastic. Maloney looks, gets inside to Hines. Hines gets hit, draws the foul. I think this could be on number 14, Grace Spencer. Oh, I love it when I predict it correctly. It doesn't happen often, but I'll take it today.
Grace's second foul of the game. It's a great job. Cora just created that out of thin air just by being aggressive, taking the ball to the basket, and forcing the defender.
Now we're going to see this inbounds play, which hopefully comes right back, kind of a screen the screener here. Yep, there it is. She's there, and it's just a little bit late.
Yep.
But when it works, it's beautiful.
You are renowned designer
great finish.
Those things there. Beautiful job by Cora Hines. They're turning over her left shoulder to take that little right-handed shot.
I've been known to love running the screen-to-screener inbound play. I'd love to see that again. That one's going to be on Malone.
That makes Aiden joining the 3 foul club.
That's our first foul, the Irish first foul here in the third quarter. That ball's going to be off of Hines. She just tipped it.
You know, one thing we should talk about with the fouls here, sort of a rare 3-man crew. We didn't have too many 3-man crew last year.
No.
And, I kind of noticed it mostly by having to look around the refs. I'm like, why are we having to look? Well, it's because we got 3 of them out there now. So.
And it makes you wonder if that's going to be something that we'll see a lot more of this year.
I would love it. I just don't know if there are enough refs around when we get into the Friday, Saturday games. You know.
Off the glass.
Riley Bear.
Riley Bear.
3-3, Riley Bear.
I'm sure that play came out of years of work in the Bear driveway, because Mike never made a shot without banking it in from 30 feet, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. So, folks, the Irish now have a 9-point lead with about 140, well, exactly 146 left here in the third quarter. And I would say that Coach Mingus is trending. You know, he likes what he's seeing right now.
Yeah, he absolutely has to. I like what I see here now with that Bear 3. We have 7 girls on the score sheet like that, and then it's just wonderful, including 3 of them who are not starters.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to be just so happy about that. Haley Beck on the score sheet, Riley Bear on the score sheet.
There are varsity girls being excited, ready to roll here, waving. And there is the elder Bear waving.
That's right.
You would think maybe at her father, but probably not.
Look at the court awareness. Those girls, they know where the camera is at all times. That's court awareness most coaches want you to really have, but they really have that court awareness.
Yeah. And there's Bridget Dooley, who was dancing for us there, bringing much joy to her parents, I'm sure.
It helps that it's one heck of a photogenic team.
Yeah,
they really like to see themselves.
There's a replay of both Ellie and Bridget dancing for all of our enjoyment. I mean, it's you can tell that they're loose and excited for the game. That's a good thing.
Good job there,
nice
my number 4.
There. Yeah, I tell you what, we haven't. We've seen nothing but good stuff from Allie Dans this game.
Yeah, speaking of contributors off the bench, not a starter for the Little Giants, but certainly said her name more than a few times.
Nice move by Maloney. Gets
stuck
her
with
own
it.
Rebound.
Stuck with it.
She's another one. Only 4 points in the game, and you know she could put up 24 just as easily.
Yeah.
She's contributed. Yeah, she's contributed in so many ways.
Dayton's going to let the game come to her. She's going to give the ball to the hot hand. And I think if the game opens up here, we have a lot more of this transition and this press and stuff like that. I think that's to the Irish's benefit here. If we pass.
Nice move by Chinglin. Just a little hesitation.
Beautiful.
And then explodes to the basket. I love what Avery just did right there.
Her first bucket of the game, her 3rd point. Saw a lane open up. I think she's probably looking for a pass initially, but lane opened up and she took advantage of it.
Oh, nice defense. Again, we talked about, Maloney's filling up the stat book more on defense probably than offense today.
Yeah.
And boy, it's helping our team right now. A nice little crossover move and
beautiful
shots
job
just
by
off
Cora.
The mark there from Cora, but nice little crossover, which I'm sure her father's going to say that he taught her that. Not a chance.
Well, that shot will be falling by the middle of the season,
Without
too.
a doubt.
Touch.
Or by the 4th quarter.
Yeah, well, hopefully by the 4th quarter.
Oh, I love that move. And, nice block there. Chaddock stepping into the lane. I wasn't sure she was going to get it here. As she was sliding in, they connected the middle. We're going to take it. We're going to take it.
Yes, we are. It's the 3rd time the Little Giants have been penalized for plowing over an Irish player.
Nice, generous pass from Chaddock to Bear.
Riley has the ball just slide off the rim. He's going to get 2 free throws out of it, though.
And again, it's
Ava Gaines,
very
very important part of starter. Yeah, we see her. Ava's got 7 points.
Nice free throw there from Miss Bear.
She did not bank that one in there. A little surprised. The first
one
one worked so well.
She can't look like Dad all the time.
That more in and out in that second one. Beautiful form there on both those free throws by Riley.
Yeah, that's one of those situations just.
32.
Just run through it.
Yeah.
Don't need to foul her.
Yeah, Coach Mingus is saying, hey, if you're going to follow her on the floor. If you want to,
Yeah.
if she's going to, you think she's going to get by you, follow her on the floor.
First free throws off the mark for Dans. She went 1 for 2 in the first half from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's got a good looking stroke. This is that second one there. Great hustle by Avery Jingling, but
I tell you, if she's out of bounds, that means she had control of the ball. We give her credit for a rebound.
yeah.
Nice hustle by Jingling. She's having a great game right now.
Number 22, Colby Smith, in the game now is the inbounder.
Nice hustle. Finishes just off the mark there for Turner. And we will go into the fourth quarter with the Irish leading 39-27. That's a 12 to 11 quarter? Is
Yeah.
It that? Oh, no, a 17 to 11 quarter. If
12-point lead. We had a 6-point
Yeah.
lead before, so yeah, 17-11. That's the gap there.
that's
Good job by the
fantastic.
Irish. Well, we had kind of talked about the Irish depth in having multiple scorers out there, but at any one time I was saying, hopefully by the middle of the fourth quarter that would be come to bear, and it came to bear a little bit earlier there. It really came to bear at the start of this third quarter.
Folks, once again, we are thrilled to be with you this evening as NDTV is back live. This would not be possible without two men working behind the scenes. Aaron Cunningham, who's on the camera, who is busy setting up with the man in the booth, Mike Baer. Thankfully, neither of them have a microphone tonight because they would tell us really what oh boy, maybe they do have a microphone. Well, I know we can hear Coach Baer.
Yeah, his voice is always in my head.
I'm sure he can turn himself up and be on the live stream. Lord help us all. But again, we can't thank the two of them enough. And then on the PA this evening, I'm sure you can hear him in the background. John Cummings doing an amazing job as always. Someday we're going to have to get him and interview him as well. I'm sure Mr. Cummings would love to be on the live stream with us.
He just keeps wanting.
I don't know why he's giving me such a dirty look for saying nice things about him.
He just keeps wanting all the girls to fast break so we can call it a track meet.
So here come the Little Giants in almost a track meet right now as they try to transition quickly. They've got a little bit of ground to cover.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out in transition here and because they're going to run out of time otherwise with this 12-point deficit. They're going to have to get out and score quickly.
And again, I love the way Abigail Chaddock plays. Her ability to find that ball is incredible. Yep. And tie it up more often than not for this jump ball. Great job by Hines just to tie up Correa. Chaddock again coming up with it. Gets that ball ahead to Jingling.
Beautiful pass.
Hines gets hammered and no call. Just a lot of body on that.
Yeah, Cora found herself a little far under the basket. Yeah, pulled out here, the Irish. Yeah, set themselves in no hurry. We're up to 12. Almost a minute into this fourth quarter. One of the things I'm happy to see in that third quarter, Jim, we really didn't pick up any fouls.
Right.
So now the foul trouble really doesn't come to bear the way we were afraid it was going to.
Great finish there from Maloney. And I'll tell you, we talked about her not scoring a ton, but we know that she can be incredibly prolific.
Yeah,
as a scorer.
Wouldn't be surprised if she does not end up in double figures here, though. That's got 6 points right now.
Just look at that drive. Little almost baby hook on that. I love that finish from number 14, Aiden Maloney. Backcourt is allowed on the inbounds.
Yeah.
Just
that was good hustle by Emma Turner to go and tack that ball down.
Chingling's going to pick up her fourth foul there.
And just when I said it wasn't going to come to bear, Avery, put yourself one away from disqualification. She'll be back out there, though.
Shay Larson checks in with the Irish with now a 14-point lead, 41-27. I don't know if Coach Mingus called Aiden's name and she would have known. Little turnarounds off the mark for Maloney.
Aiden basically could have fair caught that one. Just kind of showed up over her shoulder.
Good hustle by Correa.
Boy, yep. Coach Correa for the Little Giants, they're talking about, going to step up the pressure here. They need the turnovers. It'll lead to those transition buckets that they're going to need. Now down by 14.
So Chaddock with it against Correa. And this one's going to be off the Irish.
All right, good on-ball pressure there by Correa. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think we're
Michaela
surprising
Lynn,
anybody.
She is exceptional. And
absolutely a keeper.
And as good as Chaddock is, Michaela Correa is very good as well. And it's been a great matchup. And again, Shea Larson just fearless out here, forces jump ball.
Yeah, in among the trees there. That was all started by a great deflection by Cora Hines. Yep. Knew where the ball was, turned her head at the right time.
Ball comes into Chaddock against Correa, gets it over to Maloney. Maloney guarded by Turner, gets it to Larson. Larson skip past Bear. Bear with a great drive. I love that catch and immediate, explosive move to the basket. Ball is tipped.
Don't let the ball just stay in one spot.
That's one of the things, Correa's got an eye on that ball when Chaddock has it. Chaddock's got to tighten that ball up a little bit because it's just getting poked too often.
You cannot show McKalen any slice of the ball. Well, Abigail Chaddock with the up and under tries to reverse. Doesn't find the rim.
Good job by Larson to.
I don't think she ever had.
I don't know how she. I don't think she had possession, but yeah, that's a great call. Yeah. Not by the official, by our fan who said, "How can she travel if she doesn't have possession?" But
we are not the final arbiters of that. Little Giants now looking to cut into this lead. They have not scored yet.
Great hustle by McKalen. McKalen Correa with a great play there. Ball just didn't fall. Chaddock gets tripped by McKalen.
Inadvertent
McKalen Correa, it's just an unfortunate foul, but
Abigail pops right back up. Right.
Again, I'd kill to have her battery. Chaddock with it. Swings it out to Bear. Bear down to Maloney. Maloney with a nice baseline drive.
Beautiful.
Gans comes up with the rebound. Gets it ahead. Oh, great strip. Again, Chaddock is there.
Yeah, but the reason she was able to strip that is because Riley Bear just walled her off. Would not let her get to the front of the rim. Beautiful combo defense there by the teammates.
That's going to be double dribble.
Yeah. They don't call that a lot, but that is the correct call.
And as you mentioned about Riley Bear's defense there, she wasn't poking for the ball. Nope. She wasn't trying to get a steal or anything. She just walled up.
Using her strength.
Exactly.
Great footwork there. Irish going okay. Thought it might have been a 1-2-2 zone there. It's just the way the I think maybe they are dropped into a zone.
This one's going to be off the Irish. You can tell these girls are getting tired.
Yeah.
And again, it has nothing to do with it being early in the season. It's just they battled.
Yes,
these girls on the floor have battled tonight. And a lot of these have been on the floor for much, if not the whole game.
Yeah, for the Little Giants. A short bench.
Great defense again from the Irish. Jump shot's good. Just a great look for number 12, Emma Turner. And I only have her down for 4. Is that what you have as well?
Yes, I have. 2 shots, 2 field goals.
That's a young lady who I think can do a lot more damage for the Little Giants, given the opportunity. Great screen there from Hines.
That was a great pass by Grace Spencer, too, by the way, on that.
Right, agreed.
Turner, terrific finding her teammate there.
Hines with a good opportunity, maybe a little bit forced.
Great offensive rebound to reset everything for the Irish. Chaddock has the ball go off her leg.
I tell you, Chaddock and Correa are in the midst of a heavyweight battle right now.
It is a little bit,
It is fantastic to see them go back and forth.
Some hand-to-hand combat there. Get a timeout here by the Little Giants. They've only scored 2 points this half, or this quarter rather, like that. The Irish have only scored to themselves.
Yeah.
But the Irish started with that 12-point cushion, and they still have it. 5 ticks under 4 minutes gone.
So, folks, we have just under half a quarter left to go in this JV contest.
It's been entertaining.
Yeah.
I think the Irish, again, we said, the Irish depth, the fact that they can throw, what do we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores still out there, including 2 that were not
so
on the starters list.
I'm gonna repeat what I said about Mr. Cummings, who's sitting next to me right here, and said that someday we're gonna have to get him a headset so we can interview him because he does such a phenomenal job on the PA. I was complimenting our wonderful PA announcer. It's early in the season. I haven't started ribbing him yet. I haven't started giving him trouble yet. Give me until maybe Friday night.
Coach Cummings doesn't know how to react to compliments, he said, because he doesn't get any at home.
So Allie Dance to throw in for the Little Giants. They get it to Correa. Get the ball swung around. Oh, interior pass picked off by the Irish.
Ends up in Riley Bear's hands. Not surprising.
She's having a great game.
Ball
Coming
finds
in
energy,
off the bench.
yeah,
I suspect she's going to see the ball a lot, or see the court a lot more. Great work by Maloney. Gets the ball in transition, gets fouled, makes the basket. She'll go to the line shooting 1.
Beautiful little drop pass there. A little floated pass there by Abigail Chaddick.
So Maloney, who was so quiet the first half, now has 8, 2 in the first half, 6 in this half.
Well, we had said we wouldn't be surprised if she didn't end up in double digits. She could be 1 point away after this free throw.
Blue ball, we got 30 white.
Corin Hines there trying to get the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Gets her 3rd foul. Like the aggression. 3.5 minutes to go in a game that you're up by 14. Don't mind that at all. The Irish poked the ball out again. I think that was Zadie Maloney. You got her finger on it. What do we say? Getting late early here for the Little Giants. 3.5 minutes to go. Down 14. They have the shooters. They have the offensive firepower to do this.
They absolutely have to get moving, though.
Scoring with the clock stops, not a bad way to go about it.
White 12.
Larson's going to pick up this one. Their second team's 3rd foul. That puts Grace Spencer at the line.
She's 0 for 2 so far today.
Again, she's one that's been on the floor for just about the whole game, if not the whole game.
Yep.
So I suspect a little fatigue. Not a whole lot of leg in that shot. Let's see if she corrects it here, as she does.
Does not find the inside of the rim, though.
We have a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Purple. I love that the officials still feel that you can't say purple because 2 syllables is too difficult. At the time that it takes to say purple versus saying blue, which is, in today's game, it's blue and white.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a synonym for purple. Yeah, violet, that's 3 syllables. We're making it worse.
Oh,
nice job there.
Off the glass, number 12, Emma Turner.
Her 6th point of the game. Very nicely done.
Here I am ribbing officials. It's so easy when they're out there, and I'm sitting right here. They are doing a great job tonight. Oh, great take by Shea Larson, drawing contact on the little floater, gets hammered. And she's going to head to the line as she draws a foul on Grace Spencer, her 3rd, team's 2nd. Check that, her 4th, team's 3rd, I believe. So Grace Spencer now has 4.
Yeah, I did not have her down for 3 at that time, so we're all right.
Yeah, I got that from Mr. Cummings.
Yeah, I would trust him more than I would trust my own.
Believe me, I'm going to go with his account. Larson misses her 1st. 2nd is up and perfect.
I suspect as her career progresses here, she's going to be about a 75, 80% free throw shooter. Her form is just too good.
So folks are approaching 2:30 left in the quarter. The Little Giants really have to make a run here if they're going to cut this deficit.
Yeah, the Irish will take this possession right here. 20 seconds.
Yep.
They haven't had a shot off yet. Playing good, solid defense, and it ends up with Chaddock.
Chaddock just going to finish this one. And she does. Abigail Chaddock having herself a half. She now has 10.
First two-point field goal of the game.
Yep.
She's been scoring in every way except the two-pointer. Now she's finally got that. It's a great job there by Shea Larson on the defense that allowed Chaddock to come in from behind and poke it away.
That's, again, great defense by Larson.
Yeah.
Just walled up. Forced the shot over. Jingland will check back in for the Irish, and number 14, Grace Spencer, checks in. I didn't even see Grace check out.
She came out when she got that foul. I just wanted to tell her.
Not the foul again.
Yeah, number 22, Colby Smith came in. I wanted to tell her the difference between 4 and 5. Oh, beautiful shot. Not go in, though. But, boy, that's Grace Spencer. She can work down there. Irish will be in no hurry.
That's a little too much on the interior pass.
Hard to make a 20-foot pass to the interior.
Oh, that's a great move. Just a little too much on it.
That was Spencer again. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a foul.
Correa goes down hard.
He's putting 2 fingers up for a shooting foul. Wow, that's a shooting foul, apparently.
Calls it on Chaddock.
Chaddock's second, team's 4th. I was surprised that it's a shooting foul, though. I don't know if we could see that again in between free throws. Probably not worth putting up there and inciting our fans.
Kaylin Correa gets her 10th point.
Yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, she did make the action of shooting.
Yeah,
holy cow, good for McKaylin to make the action of shooting. That's impressive. That's really impressive.
We've been talking about her basketball IQ all day. That was just strength there to be able to get that, her arms going forward.
But to your excellent point of basketball IQ, to have the thought process of just make it look like you're getting it up there. And Correa picks up her 4th foul, team's 4th.
That was Abigail Chaddock trying to split the double team there and draws the foul.
Oftentimes you're going to draw the foul. Sometimes it can lead to other difficult situations, but
it can lead to open court turnover.
Yep.
Those live ball turnovers. The Irish.
Oh, boy. I like what Larson's trying to do there. She picks up her 3rd. It'll be the team's 5th. Player control, so there won't be free throws.
Player control foul, so there was no shooting. Yeah, that's what we were trying to figure
player
out
control.
Here.
It's no shots, gentlemen. Well, sometimes the officials forget. Both teams in the bonus right now.
Number 4, Canton Dooley checked into the game for the Irish.
The Irish are in a zone right now, if I'm not mistaken. Nice rebound there from Chaddock. It'll be tipped out by the Little Giants, and we're at a minute left here, folks, in our JV contest. The Irish have a pretty good lead here.
Yeah, they've maintained that 12-point lead here. They actually added to it by 1.
Oh, nice move by Jingland.
Beautiful pass by Chaddock on the fast break. Finds her there with that little bounce pocket pass. Avery kept her head about her down there, spun, created the shooting room, and buried it.
Nice work by Turner to get to the basket, but just doesn't foul.
I think we're going to get Jingland on the foul there.
That might be Jingland's 5th.
I believe it is.
2.
It all came from her fighting for the original rebound there. So.
So Haley Beck will check back in. And we haven't seen Haley in a bit.
No, she started the second half, and she's basically personally responsible for the Irish having a 6-point lead at halftime with her 11 points in the first half.
There from Correa.
He's filling in the shot chart there. She's got 12 points now.
She really has had an incredible game. Second one's off the mark. I tell you what, Dooley came out of nowhere, almost had that by herself.
Come to expect that. A shot of red hair flashing in there, or Catherine Dooley or Bridget Dooley.
So Correa with the ball. To get it back in the hands of Turner. She looks to drive, she kicks.
Irish Dooley right there. Great job closing out on the three-pointer.
Nice work by the Irish. Come up with it. Catherine Dooley comes up with it. Gets it stripped. And the ball at basket is good for number 14, Grace Spencer. So Chaddock will dribble it out for the Irish. And the Irish will finish with a 48-36 win. And a great effort on the part of this JV squad.
Yeah,
for the Irish.
excellent effort there. I said still had those 7 girls scoring like that, but it wasn't just a matter of somebody getting a free throw in there and put it in here. Everybody, the lowest score of the people that played is 4 points.
So, folks, we want to congratulate both teams on a fantastic game. This JV contest will go to the Lady Irish. Folks, we'll be back with you in just about 15 minutes with our varsity contest. On behalf of Rob Kennedy, I'm Jim Lynch. Don't go far.